Welcome to NGB Towers. I'm Ben Ward.
I'm Jonathan Markwell, and you're watching the very first episode of the NGB show. I think for our first ever feature, Ben is going to play 24 hours of Bloodborne?
No.
No.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not touching Bloodborne again.
I haven't got any other ideas.
No, because it nearly killed me on the live stream.
Okay.
What can we do instead?
We should get to news.
News. Good shout.
Place to start.
News. Okay, so first up, we're going to talk about these supposed NX controllers. Obviously, NX is Nintendo's new console. We're hoping to hear a little bit more from them at E3, and the rumours are it might be launching this year. So, have you seen the prototypes?
Yeah, it looks a bit like Hey Arnold's Head. It's that one.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like
yeah.
Hey Arnold's Head, Stewie Griffin's
Yeah,
head.
exactly. Yeah.
Essentially, the first photo came out, and everyone said, "Oh, that's fake." And then a couple of days later, another photo came out of a controller sat on someone's desk with a little sticker that said "confidential property" on it.
Yeah.
And everyone thought that's probably fake as well. Turns out everyone was right; they're fake. What happened was somebody in Sweden had access to a 3D printer and a laser cutter. There's a YouTube video which details how he did it. And to be honest, it's incredible how he managed to do it. He basically printed out this oval with some nubs sticking up.
Okay.
Got a laser cutter, got some black plastic, laser cut to precision to the insides of this 3D print, and stuck it in there, put some stickers on it, put a bit of tape on it, and then put it next to a Wii U gamepad and said, "Yeah, look, it's the NX controller." I mean, essentially, this guy created this and said, "Look, okay, I thought I'd do it just to see how the internet reacted." And it turns out the internet lost their shit for a couple of days. We still don't know what the NX controller looks like. We still don't know what the NX looks like. I don't think we're going to know until E3. Next up, the PlayStation 4.5 rumours, as it's being called. Essentially, a story broke on Kotaku the other day and said, here we are, Sony's working on a more powerful version of the PS4. This came shortly after the rumours about Microsoft working on, or possibly, working on an upgradable Xbox One.
It's not like they normally do the whole slim thing. It's not that. It's actually a more powerful
It's going to be a more powerful console.
Right.
Eurogamer again, shortly after the Kotaku story came out, Eurogamer came out and said, "Oh yeah, we've corroborated that this is real."
Yeah.
Internally, apparently, it's being called the PlayStation 4K, or the PS4K, because allegedly, it will do games at 4K, which I don't think will be all that great, because it will probably have to be a scaler. Because to be honest, quite a lot of high-end PCs struggle to run games at 4K at the moment.
Right.
If Sony put out a new PS4 towards the end of the year, would you possibly pick one up?
I don't know. It's not like the what's the extra 3DS jobby they brought out?
The new 3DS.
That had extra buttons on it.
Yes.
And it's kind of annoying because you feel like, as an early adopter, you've been screwed over a little bit.
Yeah.
By them bringing out a new console. This is a lot better than that one. So, I don't know. It would depend on how it came out, really. What kind of features were there.
This is the thing.
Whether it's going to be worth it or not.
Yeah, I mean, I think the worrying thing for many people is, some may have spent 350 quid on the PS4 at launch.
Yeah.
And 3 years down the line, it's I don't think they'll make it obsolete. I don't think they can make it obsolete. I don't think that'd be incredibly unfair.
Yeah.
But with PlayStation VR coming out later on this year, I was wondering if that was probably going to be an overall, like a kind of catch-all, so you don't have to have the extra little processing box of PlayStation VR. You just plug it straight into the console.
Yeah.
It just sounds like it might be a more powerful PS4. Which it sounds quite strange. And again, we probably will see more at E3. Okay. And finally, the last bit of news we've got this time around, games with gold for April have been announced for Xbox Live. If you've got an Xbox One, you'll be able to play all three of the titles. First up, we've got Sunset Overdrive, which is quite a fun Xbox One exclusive.
I think I've seen this. It's like Jet Set Radio, but graffiti and skateboarding and things.
Yeah, with mutants and energy drinks.
Ah, of course, you got through this.
Yeah, because it's 2016. So there's Sunset Overdrive. Okay. Alongside Sunset Overdrive, for the Xbox 360, we've got Saints Row 4, and we've also got the original Dead Space. Yeah, did you play the original Dead Space?
I did not play the original Dead Space. Tell me about the original Dead Space.
It's a terrifying game.
Oh, I'm not into that at all.
I'm not a big horror game fan, to be honest. But that was the spawn of the franchise. You had the dismembering of enemies with your laser plasma cutter or whatever it was.
Okay.
I got about half an hour into it and thought, I'm never playing this again. It's an amazingly, it's a fantastically made game. It's a really good game to play. But if you like horror games, but just not a big horror fan.
I feel like I can appreciate horror games when they're visually good and they're interesting, but I don't want anything to do with them.
Yeah, I probably agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
And Saints Row 4, I'm a bit surprised they've gone with the Xbox 360 version because they obviously re-released it for the Xbox One.
Okay.
But it's a hell of a lot of fun. I reviewed it for the site and I think I gave it an 8.5.
Yeah?
Yeah, it had some technical problems, but I think with the Xbox One potentially being able to run it a bit smoother, a bit better frame rate, it'll be worth picking up. Well, it'll be free, so if you've got Xbox Live, play it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Plus, you can essentially turn yourself into Superman. Within the first 10 minutes of that game, you're the president of the United States and you're riding a nuclear missile.
That's a learning curve I kind of like.
Yeah. So that sets the tone for the game, to be honest.
Fantastic.
So yeah, if you have an Xbox One with Xbox Live, you're getting Sunset Overdrive, you're getting Dead Space, and you're getting Saints Row 4 for free. Sony, as of yet, haven't announced the PS Plus games for April, so you just keep your eyes open for that one.
For our first game of the show, we're going to look at Microsoft's big new release. It's an adaptation of the classic 90s TV show Quantum Leap.
Quantum Break.
What did I say?
You said Quantum Leap.
Okay, we're going to look at Microsoft's big new release, Quantum Leap.
For God's sake. Here's Quantum Break. Okay, so this is Quantum Break. We're in the timeline at the moment, so the last thing that we did on the stream last week was, or before the episode tried to play, was the junctions. So junctions are where the story is going to branch off. Basically, we can show you this one today, and that's it. We can't show you any more until the review embargo. So let's click on replay that. Hold to restart. Okay. So this is Paul Serene, the bad guy.
Oh, he's pretty.
It is. It's a nice looking game.
My name is Paul Serene. He's stubble.
Indeed.
Character
Character models are absolutely gorgeous in this game.
Very clear purpose. There are those.
So the guy in the handcuffs is Jack Joyce. He's the guy that you play as.
Oh.
The guy throwing him into the back, he is Liam Burke, who works for Monarch. Monarch are the corporation behind some of the shadowy goings on in the game.
Worsened.
So this is the junction.
Become the actual future, but it wasn't optional. The moment wouldn't end until I made up my mind.
Essentially, yeah. Junction point reveals two potential futures. Each junction point will steer the stories of both the game and the live-action show. Choose wisely. So you can view each one before you make a choice.
Okay.
So this kind of just gives you a brief outline of excuse me, what could happen going forward.
Okay.
Our lies would give us control.
The manhunt continues as authorities search for Jack Joyce.
Hey, somebody's sneaking around down there. Hey, I think that's Jack Joyce.
We'd use the media to expose, then hunt for Jack.
So there's certain points where you'll see moments in these junctions where you will actually end up recognising sections of them in the game.
Right.
I think there's quite a good one for Act 2 actually. In these junction points.
Potential threats to our plan need to be erased.
So you actually get to, like you say, you get to see what the junction does before you make the.
Yeah, so it gives you an outline of what happens.
All obstacles, eliminate all witnesses.
Or is this the episode now?
So this is the episode of the TV show, or the show as they call it, and we'll see what happens. So you've got.
So this is all live action.
Yes.
Time's up.
What do you want?
Names, witnesses, anyone who might implicate Monarch.
Yeah, back to the gameplay. Perfect place to hide something.
Let's talk about the dry dock incident. Monarch operatives.
So this is the way that the narrative's done for the game. Basically, the story's told from you telling the story to somebody else in this interview situation. I mean,
so this is Engine.
This is all in Engine.
It's very nice.
To retrieve you.
The character models are great.
How?
So this concept here of essentially moving time about, you can rewind time, but what you've done will still happen. Yeah, it will still happen, sorry. So this here is a little radar. See that the circle that's pounding there? That allows me to look for chronon particles. So here, this glowing thing in the environment. This allows you to upgrade your powers. So you just hold Y, chronon source.
Alright.
So then that then gives you an upgrade point, and if I hit there, you can go into the upgrades and see the upgrades that I have.
Do you think that the or have you discovered whether the choices that you make the game harder or easier for the player?
I haven't really seen much of that, to be honest. Again, there's only really the one choice that I can talk about.
No, that's fine.
And that's this one, and it's the first time I've made a different choice. So, what you just see me do there a couple of times is the time freeze, or I can't remember the actual name of it, but what it does is it gives you a time bubble around the enemy. You fire bullets into it, and then when it comes back out, when the thing finishes, all of your bullets get released at once.
Right.
So it just unloads a ton of bullets into an enemy. So if you've got a powerful enemy somewhere, you can just unload them like that. Unload a clip, move out of the way, and then you see there the orange streaks. Unleashes all of them at once. It's a very, very cool game.
That's lovely.
Yeah, so that
is lovely.
Yeah, so it's essentially like the stutters are.
Yeah.
That's what you said. They're getting worse and worse, so that you know no one can really tell what's happening with them.
Yeah.
So here, there's probably not really enough time to go through it. So what we need to do is, hello, essentially freeze that, or just burst through there.
Yeah. Run!
This is where we're going to have to stop the this preview. Quantum Break is out on April the 5th, and we will have a full review up shortly before that.
UFC 2 is the latest in EA Sports MMA series. Nico took a look at it for us, awarding it to 8.5 out of 10 and saying, EA Sports UFC 2 offers a beautiful, authentic experience. While there are some flaws, both hardcore and newcomers to the series will be very happy with what is on offer, and there should be a lot more to expect down the line.
We may look youthful, but the NGB team were older than you might think. Old enough to remember a time before decent broadband, when if you wanted a decent multiplayer game, you have to invite your friends around and see them face to face. Dark times indeed. We're going to recreate this for you now. We're going to get together. We're going to play Broforce.
Shall we start a campaign mode?
No, arcade mode.
What about arcade?
Okay.
I've never done arcade mode. Let's do that. No? Probably best to start new.
No, we did it online.
Normal.
We did it online.
We are, yeah. Cool. Who am I?
Right.
I am.
Let's wait for the. There you go. There's that brief pause, and off we go.
Who am I? I'm
So,
Terminator.
It's a very deep question to ask, Andy. This time.
Who am I? Who am I? Oh, I have now changed. I'm now the bro in black.
I'll let you get killed now.
I've not unlocked this guy in my game yet. So
Who have you got?
I've got the Terminator type of character.
You got the first one.
Woo! Yeah,
Ben really screws over. I fell down hole. Who am I now? I'm Time Cop, I think.
So one thing that's really disappointing about Broforce is that the PS4 version anyway, it doesn't really run all that well when it gets busy.
Yeah.
And the thing that disappoints me the most about it, is that like there's that every mission that you start, there's like a very, very brief pause.
Yeah, the pause is really irritating.
Yeah, especially like there's some missions later on in the campaign where, like at the very start of it, there's like a bloody missile storm coming in at you, like a full-on airstrike. So you've got to kind of get past that.
I think the worst thing for me, that really annoys about it, is the Bruce Willis character is called Brohard, not Bruce Willis. And then you want it.
Let's start that one again, shall we? Who am I this time? I'm the Terminator again.
Oh. Wow.
That's the thing. That was when the pause comes in.
Yeah.
So right,
Let's
let's
all wait.
just stay here. Stay here.
Wait for pause.
Pause.
And resume.
And away we go. Oh, it's all right. Just ignore the flashing thing. We can get another character in.
What do you want? What do
Go
you
down.
want from me?
Down,
Go down.
lads.
Save
Do
it.
you know what I'm doing, lads? My time. Have a deep breath. All right.
I think one of the things I do like about it,
I'm dead again.
it does retain the wonderful bad taste of the 1980s action movies.
Oh, totally.
It's such. That's me. I'm the broken.
I mean, we're kind of done now anyway. But...
On the chopper.
You know.
Oh,
Hey. I love the fact as well. I keep saying this. The light bar flashes red, white, and blue when you get on the chopper.
I hadn't noticed that. Did you do that in single player as well?
Yes, that's very cool. Hello. It's the Terracopter. It is, but then. Oh, she's from
Planet Terror.
Yes. No, the other one.
Oh, that's me.
Not Planet Terror.
Yeah, Planet
It's Planet Terror, isn't it? Do you want to try? Oh, what's the
Death Proof.
Death Proof, yeah.
Wow, that
was.
I won't go I'm dead. Bombing out, that one.
Bloody hell!
Right,
I just
so I think I'm dead.
blown up. I have no idea what's happening right now.
I know, I am dead. I am
You're
dead.
down the
They're all
bottom.
dying. Oh, hello.
Oh, no.
What happened? No, we're
Wait,
all
are we all dead? Oh, what?
We're
Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. They just.
Oh, no, wait, someone's there.
Hey, we're off.
And Jules.
Red, white, and blue.
I think even despite the fact that it's been in PS Plus, it is really picking up.
Oh, absolutely. Like, yeah. If you've got, you know, if you picked it up for PS Plus, then it's well worth it. I think. Probably got another week after this goes up before it's.
Should hopefully find out.
Yeah.
Not long after we film this, what games are going to be in.
Yeah, but I mean, you should still be able to pick it up if you're watching this, like, fairly quickly.
Yeah, that's my favourite game to get. Like Rocket League as well.
Absolutely. Rocket League is like it's one of my favourite games from last year.
We should have to check that out in another show.
Yes.
In a future show, we'll do Rocket League.
Rocket League.
That Rocket League is shooting Rocket Man.
Yeah, I was doing a bit of interpretation.
Yeah, no, you're a visionary.
Yeah, absolutely.
song Rocket Man. That's you. You're the Rocket Man. That would possibly be the world's worst Nick Cage.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Everyone's exploding. Everyone's exploding.
Join us now as Matthew Golding, video game connoisseur and gentleman of the arts, provides us his learned views on Ubisoft's The Division.
Surprising.
Nick took a look at The Division for us, awarding it 8.5 out of 10 and saying, I find myself drawn to The Division. The shooting, the easy to access to multiplayer mechanics, the promise of loot and a wonderful story campaign all manage to cloud over any frustration and repetition the game suffers from. I do have fears over endgame content and how Ubisoft plan to keep The Division relevant long term, but even as it stands, the bulk of high quality content on offer in this initial package is well worth the outlay alone.
Video games have come quite a way over the past 20 years or so, and one series in particular that's come quite a way is the Resident Evil series. Resident Evil obviously turned 20 the past couple of weeks, so let's see how the original stacks up.
Okay.
Resident Evil.
I'm pressing something.
Yeah.
Right.
The original Resident Evil, 20 years old. Let's see how we get on with it. So this is a historical documentary.
1998.
Wow.
It's exactly what I remember.
Of course, that would have been in the future when the game was released.
It was released in 96, yeah.
Jesus.
They were predicting the future.
Where we're searching for the helicopter of our...
We've not predicted it very well. I haven't seen any zombies in real life yet.
I remember the first time I played this game was at a friend's house, and we sat, and he didn't have a memory card, so we had to mainline it, and we had to get through so much of it, and it was just crazy. Like,
He doesn't have a memory card.
Victims.
in 1996, when we were 10, nobody had a memory card. They were expensive things. Memory cards, for those of you who are watching that don't
PC
remember.
gamer. PC gamer.
Memory cards are the things you used to save games onto before everything had a hard drive.
Unless you're a PC gamer, in which
Unless you're a PC gamer.
Anyway.
Well, I had a hard drive.
She's going to kick off, lads.
It is, isn't it?
Scary.
I know. I am pooing myself.
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in
it. Production values.
Oh, Barry and his beard.
Barry Beard.
The Fonz in it as well.
Wesker.
Amazing.
It looks like that bloke from Mortal Kombat. What's his name?
Johnny Cage.
That's the one.
I'd never seen that link. I'd never seen that link before.
What's he doing in Resident Evil?
Is that 1990s Chris?
It is.
He's not looking quite as buff as he does in Resident Evil.
Well, he's got like nose for arms.
He's not really. He can't punch a boulder out the way.
That's amazing.
That's a pretty doggy.
That dog's quite angry.
Yeah,
Nice
isn't
doggy.
it? Isn't it?
Do you feel like games coming back around to this? Because now, like, Quantum Break's doing the whole, like, FMV thing, and now here we are.
That's a really
It's
good
got
point.
a big, like, full circle.
Isn't this intro censored from the Japanese version?
Yes. I think the Japanese one's all in colour.
Yeah.
I just want to.
Yeah.
I like him back in there. It's an air of faster.
Yes, I think that's the exact. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Oh, that might be what I'm thinking of. Actually, it might not be the same sense.
I think you might be right. I think this might be in colour and it's uncensored.
Okay.
No! Oh God, no!
Best
Oh,
acting
man.
ever.
Oh, they left us. That dog's angry again. It's still angry.
Isn't it? It isn't it? You have upset the poochie.
It's kind of lucky they ran out of money on the first Howling film or something.
And there's the mansion. Remember, don't try and go out the front door.
Okay.
Oh, I'd forgotten about
This is
this.
the best bit.
Oh man.
Jill Valentine.
Bit.
Very high trousers.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Nice shoe, eh?
Now I've got a gun.
Well done, Beardy.
I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
I don't remember her.
She dies.
Oh, like quite early on.
She doesn't die.
Oh no.
No, she's the one that she's the one that's in Resident Evil 0.
Oh yeah.
Resident Evil.
I think it's Chris's storyline. You find Rebecca, and Rebecca's your companion.
I
Jill's
can't remember.
storyline is Barry's your companion.
Would you have Rebecca or Barry on your side?
Yeah.
I mean, Barry looks sturdy. He looks like he'd be a good one to have on your
Yeah, but
side.
Rebecca looks nimble.
Sturdy being nimble. What do you prefer?
Sturdy or nimble.
What is this?
Jeez.
Wow. What a mansion.
What a mansion!
Well. Little jog.
Captain
Yeah, it is
Wesker,
easy to
where's
watch this, but
Chris?
it was quite groundbreaking.
At the time,
Very
yeah,
funny,
it was
Stop it.
impressive.
Don't open that door.
Why is he shouting?
Don't open that door.
Why's he yelling at her?
The early days of cinematic gaming. It's amazing.
Maybe it's Chris.
First time acting and all.
Kojima
by
ain't
the
got shit on this.
Can you go?
I'm going
Yeah.
with you. Chris is our old partner.
Metal Gear Solid
and all.
5, whatever.
Okay. Let me handle this.
Oh
Let
man,
me
this
handle it.
dialogue.
I know, yeah.
Okay, so
Nothing's gone wrong. Nothing's happened.
No, where am I going? Oh.
well, you've just come from that way.
I couldn't go anywhere else. There's a door there. I can go through. I've been through there.
Got a
Okay.
map. So have you looked at your map? You haven't.
Yeah.
How do I look at my map again?
Come on, look at
Go
the
up.
map.
There is a big thing on top of the screen.
It says map.
Yeah. Is this the bit
And didn't
with
have
the
to big
dogs?
mini game as well.
Yep.
The dogs. The dogs.
You want
the
it?
dogs.
What with?
Jill,
I'm
just-
trying to press pause and pick
You
my
have a
gun up.
Oh, she's got a gun.
A quit.
Don't listen to me. It's bullshit.
Right. Now, how do you shoot again? Must be X, surely.
L2 to aim, I think.
It isn't.
Shoots it in.
I can't do anything until I figure out how to use one.
L2 to aim.
There you go. That's the aim button.
Fire.
Shoot in the face.
No, it's R1s.
Is it circle?
X.
Oh no.
Press all of the buttons.
Well, Jill's dead.
Oh, mate.
He's actually dead.
Actually quite difficult to figure out when you haven't played it
Do you want to look at the
before.
instructions before we carry on?
Do you want to slap?
What is that?
So yeah,
Go and check.
probably a good time to actually talk while we're going through this again about capturing stuff.
Yeah, because we've got some very nice video, and obviously this is an older game. How have we gone about capturing the video for this?
Well,
Chris?
we're using an external capture card. This is currently using the Game Capture HD from Elgato, which is a USB dongle. I would show you it, but it's kind of down there recording. So Elgato have recently sent us this, which is the Game Capture HD 60 Pro. Essentially, it's the same thing, but it captures at 1080p and 60 frames a second. So if I get it out of the box, as I packed it in earlier, that's the device there. Basically, you can see there you've got HDMI in, HDMI out, in and out. It's fairly self-explanatory. Sits on your motherboard on the PC, and you open up the software, and it just records whatever's coming in through HDMI. It's a really cool bit of kit, and it's really straightforward to use. Some of the footage that we've got from it is just incredible. Like we looked at. We're just about to get to the zombie again.
Have you got your gun ready? No, I haven't got my gun ready.
Well, you probably get that ready.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm trying to help.
This was actually, I remember now, this was actually cut from the Japanese version where his head fell off as well.
Oh, yeah.
The dude's head fell off and rolled across the floor. Yeah. But yeah, going back to that, like I say, stick it on the motherboard and hit play. It's Jill that starts with a knife. Because
Chris
with a knife. No, with a gun, sorry. Jill starts with a gun.
We found that out eventually,
Yeah.
So I'm going to
I'm
just going to die again, aren't I?
Yeah, you probably
I can't remember how to do this at all.
It's L1. Is it R1 to stab
No.
Oh, mate, it's not going well, is it?
That's how veins work. So yeah, I mean the HD60 Pro is probably as close as you're going to get to a pro grade piece of kit for the money that you're willing to spend. It's 160 quid, but the footage you can get from it is absolutely smashing. Off, we're not playing Bloodborne.
But it got all these great reviews. I don't know why you want to.
It got a 10 out of 10 from us,
yeah.
But I'm still not playing it.
You're a hard man to please.
It's not my kind of game.
That's all we've got time for today. Don't forget to check us out on all the usual channels, Facebook, Twitter, and we've even got a website, old school, nextgengamingblog.com.
So links will be somewhere around here. Yeah, thank you ever so much for joining us, guys. We will see you next time on the NGB show.
Goodbye.